Hello and welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Mrs. M, and thank you so much for actually joining me on my channel. If you haven't, make sure you subscribe below so that you can receive all the juicy cleaning business industry news. So I'm going to dive right in and I'm going to ask you about what type of systems do you have in place? Do you have a system in place for sales and marketing? How to train your employees? How to automate your business? What you do to bid and actually get proposals. Well, do you? If you do not, that is one of the main reasons why you're actually going in circles. You'll get a contract, lose a contract, happen on getting a new contract, and then you don't know how to keep it, or you don't know how to get one in the first place. You're not actually setting appointments. You are just wasting time. So if you're tired of the hamster wheel going around and around, and you're ready to get started and really focused on building a six-figure cleaning business, this is the right place and this is the right time. There are so many new customers, I can't emphasize it enough, that are looking for services, but professional cleaning businesses that are really going to make the difference in their building. Right now, with the COVID-19 and just being more stringent when it comes to sanitizing, disinfecting, you have to have a system in place, whether either if you are doing the cleaning yourself as a business owner or whether you have employees, you must have a system in place for everything in your business. And if you're interested in what you need to do, I'm going to give you a couple of tips. One of the things you need to look at is think about what is your weakest area. What is your weakest area in business? And today's action item in this video is to write that down. What is something that you're weak in? Are you weak when it comes to really doing your sales and marketing? Are you weak when it comes to time management? Is it when it comes to keeping cash available? Are you doing everything manual? Make sure that you write down what it is you're weak in, and then go ahead and write down what you're great in. What is it that you do the best in your business that you love doing and it just happens and you do it effortlessly? These two are polar opposites normally. So the average person will say, whatever you're weak in, practice, practice, practice to make sure you get better in. But I would say, do a little bit of both. Really try to make sure that you increase whatever your strengths are. So if you're really good in sales and marketing, go all in. If you're great at training, make sure that you set up a training manual or a training log so that you can really train when it comes to your employees. But whatever is your strength, try to really focus on that and then put some percentage of your time into making sure that you master some of the areas you're weak in. You have to be a great marketer in order to do well in business. Regardless of what the business is, there are certain key fundamentals that you have to have in order to scale your business when it comes to any type of business. In a service business, you really have to make sure that you have your systems in place to repeat doing the same thing every day. Consistency is the number one thing in cleaning. You have to be consistent, which means you have to make sure that you go into a pattern of how you service your customer. The number one reason why we get a lot of complaints from customers when it comes to what professionals are not doing in the cleaning industry is on Monday they do an outstanding job, and on Tuesday they do a terrible job. Wednesday they do a mediocre job. So if you want to make sure you're consistent all the time, the number one thing you need to do is set up a system. When it comes to getting sales and marketing, you have to have a system. And when it comes to how you're going to train your employees, whatever you're doing, it has to be consistent. And if you're interested in learning more about setting up a system, we have actually a great webinar that we are going to present when it comes to how to set up everything to scale your business to six figures. You can actually use the formula that we use to scale our cleaning business within a year from 0 to six figures in, within, I think, 9 months. We made a lot of mistakes in the beginning, but eventually we saw within a couple of months, there were certain things that were working and certain things that weren't. So you get the advantage of learning what we did so you can get on the fast track and find out what works and what doesn't right now. Not last year, but right now. I'm a firm believer in things change so quickly. Technology changes, how to get business, everything changes so quickly. So the one thing I like to do is make sure that we keep this channel current with what is working right now. So like I said, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe to our channel. And if you're interested in registering for our upcoming webinar, our six-figure cleaning business from scratch webinar, make sure you click and register below. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.